Hello. Happy We Care Wednesday. How is everybody? Oh, I hope you all had lovely weeks last week. Oh, this week we are supporting the Eating Disorder Alliance, particularly during the holiday season. I know it is hard for people who struggle with any type of eating disorder to be around family and to be around all the food and all of the stuff. So I wanted to particularly reach out and highlight the Eating Disorder Alliance, all the good work that they do for all different types of eating disorders and bringing attention to them, especially knowing that eating disorders are one of the deadliest mental health diagnoses that one can have. Absolutely important. Check out their pages for a lot of resources and information. Share if you can. There's lots of different ways to donate, right? You can donate your time, you can donate your attention and your awareness and share that with others. You can donate money if that is something that is available to you. And donation-wise, you can either donate right to the ED Alliance, which is amazing, or you can donate to me and I will lump sum it at the end of the week. My Venmo is Allison-Babula. And it is in my profile. So let's get started. Let's come on down into a child's pose. Letting those big toes touch, letting those knees come apart, settling back, hips over heels, arms reaching nice and long ahead of you, forehead coming down to the earth. And we'll take 3 breaths to arrive here. Nice deep inhale through your nose. Big exhale, open mouth. Inhale through your nose. Big exhale, open mouth. One more time like that. Big inhale. Exhale with your mouth open, like you're fogging a mirror. Good. Now inhale through your nose. Close your mouth and exhale through your nose like you're still fogging that mirror. Good. Inhale in. Exhale through your nose. That's our Ujjayi breath, and that will carry us through our practice. Lift up your head. Look at those hands. Go ahead and walk both of your hands off of the right side of your mat. Press your left hip back towards your left heel. Keep lengthening that right side of your body as well. And breathe into the side body stretch. Big inhale. Big exhale. Stay for one more. Inhale here. And exhale here. Coming through center. Off to the other side. Pressing that right hip back toward that right heel. Staying long through the left side of your body. Taking a nice deep inhale here. Separating those ribs on the inhale. Exhale. One more in. Big inhale. Big exhale. Come through center. Let's roll ourselves up into a tabletop position. Knees come underneath those hips, shoulders over elbows, over wrists. Spread those fingers nice and wide. Spin the eyes of your elbows forward. Let's tuck our toes. Soften the elbows and look up as we drop our belly. Cow pose. Begin at your chin, roll your chin to your chest, round that spine. Imagine if you have a tail, it's pointing down at the floor, the tops of the feet now press into the earth. Angry cat back. Inhale, we tuck those toes, we drop our bellies, soften the elbows, look up. Exhale, we press the mat away. Rounding our spine, tops of the feet press. 2 more times, we inhale, drop the belly, look up. We exhale, press it away. We inhale, drop the belly, look up. And we exhale, press it away. Good. From here, bring those hands 1 palm print ahead of where they're at right now. Tuck those toes, and then bring yourself into your first down dog of the day. Keeping those knees nice and soft, allowing your chest to melt back toward your thighs. Making sure that those heels are stacked behind your toes. Inhale up onto tippy toes. Exhale, let your heels draw down to the earth. 2 more times like that. Inhale, tippy toes. Exhale, heels draw down. 1 more time. Inhale, tippy toes. Exhale, heels draw down. Walk your hands back to your feet. Keep those feet about hip distance apart here. We'll roll and inhale to a halfway lift. And then exhale, soft knees, melt your way back down. Same thing. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, melt yourself back down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, soft knees, melt down. Last time, inhale, halfway lift. Good. Pause here. Go ahead and imagine that you're looking down over the edge of a cliff. The weight is in more of the balls of your feet here. Belly button's back towards your spine. Shoulders are reaching back toward each other, shoulder blades. Good. Exhale, bring those knees soft and forward fold. And then roll yourself all the way up to a stand. Palms face forward, mountain pose at the back of your mat. Good, lift up all 10 toes, place them back down. Sweep arms up to the sky, big breath in. Exhale, pull through cactus. Good. Reverse cactus. Reach those hands down behind you and clasp them together. Shine your heart to the sky as you inhale. As you exhale, keep those hands clasped. Keep the knees soft and forward fold. Let your hands come down to your low back. Unclasp, melt them down the front part of your body in front of your face. Walk yourself out into a high plank, first high plank of the day. Here we are. Go ahead and come more onto the balls of your feet, onto those toes, like pushing your heels a little bit forward. Good. Grip into the mat with the tips of your fingers. Eyes of the elbows spin forward. We're here for 3, 2, 1. Lift your hip, downward facing dog. Inhale, tippy toes, bend the knees, look forward, walk yourself to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Sweep to stand, inhale your way up. Exhale to cactus. Reverse cactus. Reach them back, inhale, chest to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Hands come down to your low back. Melt down your body. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, hands plant. Step yourself back, high plank. Staying in high plank for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop your knees, keep them narrow. Bring big toes to touch. Press yourself back into a narrow kneed child's pose. Feel that stretch through your low back here. Then we're going to look forward. We're going to keep our hands on the earth, and we're going to bring our chin and chest between those hands. Knees stay down as well, so we're going to be at knees, chin, chest. Go ahead and slide yourself forward. Squeeze those elbows in towards your side. Come to knees, chin, chest. Very good. And then from knees, chin, chest, we're going to keep those knees down. We're going to straighten our elbows and we're going to come through cobra pose. Good. Now I want you to go back where you came. We're going to go knees, chin, chest. Press yourself back into that child's pose. Very good. Press into those feet. Lift your hips, downward facing dog. Big breath in. Big breath out. Inhale, tippy toes. Bend the knees, look forward. Walk yourself to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Sweep to stand. Inhale, up. Through cactus. Reverse cactus. Reach them down and grab. Inhale, up. Exhale, forward fold. Hands come to your low back. Melt down that body. Let's inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands plant. Step yourself back into that high plank. This time come right down into low plank. Through upward facing dog. Exhale, press back, down dog. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale, tiptoes. Bend the knees, look forward. Walk to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Sweep to stand. Inhale. Pull the cactus. Reverse cactus. Grab those hands behind you. Inhale, up. Exhale, forward fold. Hands melt down your body. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale, hands plant. Step yourself back, high plank. Hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now low plank. Now upward facing dog. Look right. Look left. Down dog. Breath in. Breath out. One more time like that. We're going to inhale, tiptoes. Bend the knees, look forward. Walk yourself to the top of the mat. We inhale, halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Sweep and stand. Exhale, cactus. Reverse cactus. Reach those hands down behind you. Inhale. Exhale, bend forward with those hands clasped. Bring them to your low back, let them melt down. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Step back, high plank. Bring those feet together. Hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the knees, untuck the toes, press yourself back into a narrow knee child's pose again. Again, we're going to look forward. We're going to keep our knees down, squeeze our elbows in as we come forward. Cut to knees, chin, chest. Pause here. From knees, chin, chest, we're going to come through cobra. Keep those hips down, elbows a little bit bent here. Still keep those shoulders away from your ears though. And then we're going to come back to knees, chin, chest. Press it back into that narrow knee child's pose. Ooh, the tricep work, y'all. Good. And then from here, roll yourself up to a little half kneel or seated kneel and take a little sip of water. That was a beautiful warm up. All right. Beautiful. Yes. All right, from here, we're going to come up to a high kneel. We're going to do a little bit of early camel work, getting into it. And we're also going to be stretching out the underneaths of our feet, underneaths, the soles of our feet. Go ahead and just from this position, sit back onto your heels with your toes tucked under. I know that can feel like a lot, but if you're able to tolerate it, it is a lovely stretch. So staying here for a couple of moments, we're gonna keep our toes tucked like this because it allows our heels to be up a little bit higher when we reach back for them. So what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be coming up. We're gonna be tucking our imaginary tail down toward the floor. As we do that, that's going to bring our pelvis forward. Our hips are gonna come like up toward our ribs a little bit. We wanna keep that position. We don't want booty out as we're doing this. That's not going to be in our benefit. So we're gonna be tucked, booty, our tail is pointing down. Our hips are pointing up toward our ribs. Our belly is engaged here. So I'm in one nice straight plank right now, and then I'm going to lean myself back in one straight plank, and then bring myself back up. Good. We're gonna do this for a couple of times to warm everything up, and then we're gonna start reaching back, all right? So here we are. Let's cross our arms across our chest. After we engage our hips in the correct way, booty is engaged, hip points up toward our ribs, and lean back, come forward, and again, back, forward, two more, back, forward, back, forward. Good. Now come into a tabletop. Just give yourself a little break. Untuck those toes. Let your hippies go side to side. All right, cool. Now we're gonna come back up into that position. We're gonna tuck, and also if this is uncomfy on your knees, you can stay untucked. It's just a little bit harder to reach back, A. And B, the other thing you can do is you can also fold your mat if you feel like your knees want a little bit more cushion here. I'm also practicing on carpet, so that's basically a little bit easier for me, y'all. All right, cool. So we're sitting back up. We're getting into that position. We're tucking that booty under. We're kind of tying our ribs and our hip points together. All right. And then this time I want your arms out to the side. No, actually, arms in front of you. And we're gonna backstroke. We're gonna backstroke left arm up and over. And we're gonna keep pressing our hips forward as we reach our left hand to the back heel. And then come forward. Right arm is gonna backstroke back. Keep pressing those hips forward as you touch that heel. Good. Backstroke. Forward. Backstroke. Forward. Keep going. And even if you can't touch it, we're reaching, right? Even if you're untucked, you can still really reach down and get a lot out of this. We're gonna go 2 more times each side. 2, 2. Again, take a break. Tabletop position, hips go side to side. Maybe give yourself a nice little round of the spine. And then a little cow. One more cat. Oh yeah, that feels good. And then come back up. All right, we're gonna do one more. And this one we're gonna stretch a little bit. So we're gonna set ourselves up. Set those hips up. Arms reach forward. Left arm is gonna come up and back. And instead of just touching, I'm gonna see if you can hold it there and reach that other arm to the sky. Keep pressing those hips forward. We're in our half camel here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Windmill up. Right arm backstrokes. Press those hips forward, reach back. Left arm to the sky. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Windmill forward, tabletop. Oh yeah. Wag your hips side to side. That's going to feel good. Very good. Again, take another cat-cow. And then rounding that spine through cat might feel delicious. Press yourself back to a child's pose just briefly. Oh yeah, extend those arms nice and long. From your child's pose, go ahead and reach those hands around behind you to grab onto your heels. This is called rabbit pose. And then press your heels, or like pull your heels toward your body a little bit, and see if you can lift up your booty just an inch or two. Nice low back stretch here. And then come back down, come back up. Beautiful. We'll meet in tabletop at the top of the mat. We'll tuck our toes, lift our hips, down dog. Very, very good. Let's inhale to tippy toes. Exhale, let those heels draw down. Good. One more time, inhale to tippy toes. Exhale, let the heels draw down. And then bend your knees, look forward, and walk yourself to the top of the mat. Excellent. Roll yourself up to a stand. Mountain pose. Beautiful. All right, from here today, we are going to be working on coming into our half moon and then coming into our warrior two. So from the front, or like actually from the side, what that's going to look like is, well, let's do it from the front first, y'all. And then I'll show you on the side. So the way that we're going to get into this is through airplane pose. All right, so we are going to be sweeping our left leg back into airplane, and then we're going to be peeling this hip open on, with a nice crack, onto the right hip. All right, so if from the side, what is that going to look like? That's going to look like I fold forward. I sweep my left leg back. Arms are extended as well. And then again, I can take my left hand to my left hip and literally reach my right hand down, and my left hip rolls on top of my right. My left arm then can reach to the sky. And from this position, this half moon position, we're going to take a deep bend into that front knee. And then we're going to step into our warrior two. All right, so let's shake it out, let's try the other side, a little, what's it called, like a trial with the other side, and then we'll get into it. So we're left foot down, right foot sweeps back, right hand to the hip, left arm down, we're rolling that hip on top of the other. Right arm to the sky, deep bend in that left knee, and then allow yourself to be caught by that left foot, or right foot. There it is. And then we come back to center. All right, well, we're gonna add on to that, but that's the idea. All right, so here we go. Shake it out. Here we are, back to our right leg as our anchor. We're gonna start in mountain pose with our arms extended, pinkies like they're trying to reach toward each other, just slightly behind my body. I'm shifting all my weight to that right leg, and I'm gonna let my left leg sweep back in a nice straight fashion. Airplane pose. Good. Now my right arm reaches down for the floor, my left hand to my hip. Peel that hip open. You can also, with that right hand, be reaching for a block. That can help as well. Left arm reaches to the sky. Big bend in that right knee. And then step it back into your warrior two. Oh, beautiful. Reaching nice and long front to back here. Right knee tracking toward the right side of the mat. Big breath in, big breath out. Flip that front palm, reach forward as far as you can. Stay in that lunge. And then reach up and back, staying in that lunge. Reversed warrior. Straighten out that front leg. Reach a little further. Sink back into that front leg. Bring that right elbow to right knee. Left arm reaches to the sky. And then over your head, one straight line of energy from left heel to left fingers. Reach up and back behind your back with that left hand. Look over that left shoulder. Beautiful. Left arm unwinds and windmills down to the earth. Spin onto the ball of that back foot. And then the right arm reaches to the sky, low lunge twist. Keep that back leg straight as you possibly can. Holding here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right hand to the outside of that right foot. Straighten out that right leg and step the left foot about halfway up your mat. We're going to come into a pyramid pose, so allowing both of those feet to be on train tracks. Back foot is at like, a 30-degree angle, feet angling toward the corner of your mat. Go ahead and come to a halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold over that straight front leg, maybe a micro bend. Big stretch for that hamstring. And then from here, we're going to step into a standing split. Left leg flies to the sky. Maybe you see if you can balance just holding on to that ankle or letting one hand help you for 3, 2, 1. Left foot steps next to right. Roll yourself up. Mountain pose. Palms face forward. Little mini shake. Good. And then we're going to shift. Left leg is our anchor. Mountain pose with the upper body. Shifting all the weight to that left leg and then sweeping right leg back. Airplane pose. Left arm reaches down, right hand to the hip. Pull yourself into a half moon. Deep bend into that front knee. And then we step back, warrior 2. Reaching nice and long front to back here. Left knee tracking toward the left side of the mat. Settle in. Flip your front palm, reach forward as far as you can. Inhale. As you exhale, keep that lunge and reach up and back. Inhale here. Exhale, left elbow to left knee, right arm to the sky. Stay nice and long through both sides of your body as you reach that right arm over your head. Nice line of energy, right fingertips to right toes. Inhale up, right arm up and behind that low back, look over that right shoulder. Imagine that heart shining up toward the sun. Inhale, right arm up and then down. Spin onto the ball of that back foot. Left arm reaches to the sky. Keep that back leg nice and straight in this low lunge twist for 3 and 2 and 1. Left hand to the outside of that left foot. Straighten out that left leg and step your back foot halfway up the mat. Train tracks, back foot at a slight angle. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, pyramid pose. Trying to bring that left hip back and that right hip forward here. Little micro bend in that front knee. And then when you're ready, step into that left foot. Fly that right leg behind you. Hold here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step right foot next to left. Roll yourself up to a stand. Palms face forward. Let those big toes touch. Little space between your heels. Go ahead and sweep those arms up and sit back. Chair pose. Good. Let's pull through cactus. Let's come reverse cactus. Back to cactus and back up. And again, keep sinking down. Weight in your heels. Cactus. Reverse cactus. Cactus. Back up. Again, we're going to keep doing that arm movement as we're here, as we're sinking down a little lower into those heels. Belly button back toward our spine. If we have a tail that's pointing down at the floor, keep engaging that. For 3, 2, 1. Stand all the way up. Exhale, swan dive down, forward fold with those feet together. And then separate those feet hip distance and inhale halfway. And then exhale, forward fold. Modification for the forward fold here. Bring your left hand or left arm, left elbow behind your left knee, and then bring that hand in front of your right knee. Do the opposite with the other arm. And then you'll have to keep your knees bent a little bit to hold on. But then as you start to straighten those knees, you get a delicious back stretch at the same time. And you can switch which hand is on top. Add a little bit of a different type of stretch here. For 3, and 2, and 1. Unwind, unroll. Bring yourself up to a stand. Beautiful. Awesome. All right. We're going to come into our goddess and do some lunges side to side, and then we'll do some hip stretchies. All right. So you can either stay on your mat or stay facing me the way that you are. I'm going to sink myself down into a goddess squat. So my feet are at like a 45, maybe a little bit wider. As I track down, as I squat down, I'm just making sure my knees are going where my toes are going, so that I'm not like this and not like this. Knees and toes go in the same direction. I'm going to sink down as much as I can, trying to see if I can get like a 90, 90, 90. Trying to also flatten myself front to back. Arms reach out to the side, palms up, slight bend in the elbows. We're carrying 2 trays here. Good. Come up onto the right tippy toes. Bring the heel down. Left tippy toes. Bring the heel down. Right. Left. Right. Left. All right, now stand up, little star. Pull through cactus. Clasp those hands behind you. Shine your heart to the sky. Exhale here. We're going to come back into it. Goddess squat. Up onto that right tippy toe. And we're going to pulse down. Keep that right tippy toe up or right heel lifted. We're going to pulse down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right heel down, left heel lifts. And again, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Little star, drop that heel, reach it up. Bring your hands to your heart. We're gonna spin to the right. So my left foot is gonna spin around on the ball of my left foot. And I'm in my crescent lunge here, just with my hands at my heart. Good. With my hands at my heart, we're going to drop that back knee down and then straighten it out. Drop it down, straighten it out. Drop it down, straighten it out. Drop it down, straighten it out. Hold it straight as much as you can. Come onto the ball of that back foot. And with that leg straight, just pulse, pulse, pulse. So we're bending into the front leg now. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Drop that back knee down to the earth. Untuck those toes. Press into that back leg. Center those hips over that back leg for a moment. Again, keep that tuck. Keep that booty engaged. Hands to heart. And we're going to lean into this forward as we're here. Bring both hands to that right knee. Good. Look over that right shoulder. Keep pressing into that back foot. Coming a little bit deeper into that hip stretch. For 3, and 2, and 1. Look back forward. Round your spine like you're doing angry cat back here. Just hold that, feel that, notice that. It's hard, it's gonna feel like a big stretch in that hip. And then release. Tuck those back toes, arms reach to the sky, bring yourself back up, crescent lunge. Come back through, goddess. Straighten out those legs, give yourself a nice little stretch. And then hands to heart. We're gonna turn it to the left. So that left foot is back, left foot is forward, right leg is back, and we're on the ball of that back foot, good. And the first thing we're gonna do is drop the back knee down and straighten for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep that back leg as straight as you can, pulsing in the front leg for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the back knee, untuck those toes, press into that back foot. But first, let's balance. Tug, press, tuck that booty under. Imagine that tail is still pointing right down to the floor. Hands to heart. And then we lean into that stretch, keep engaging that right glute. Both hands to that left knee. Look over the left shoulder. Keep breathing here. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Look forward. Go ahead and round your spine. Like you're doing an angry cat back in this stretch. Hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release, hands come to your heart. Tuck those toes, straighten that leg, come back through. A beautiful little star. Let's come into goddess one more time. Holding here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stand it up. Pigeon toe those feet. Hands to hips. Inhale to the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Let those hip points point down to the floor. Imagine your sit bones now are trying to reach themselves up to the sky as you fold down and forward here. Maybe a little bend into each knee in this wide-legged forward fold. Maybe it feels good to bring one hand to each ankle and allow yourself to pull a little bit deeper. We're going to do a couple of things here. Let's do a little twist first. So we're going to bring our left hand over toward our right ankle. Grab on here, and either that right hand comes to your low back, look over that shoulder, or maybe it can reach to the sky. Here we are for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming back through center, crawling right hand to left ankle, maybe to low back, maybe to the sky, holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming back through center. Inhale halfway. Good. And then we're going to take a nice deep bend into that right knee. Good. As much as you can, see how much you can drop that right heel to the floor as well. And then that right knee stays braced open with our right elbow and hand. Left arm can reach up to the sky. Those left toes can dial back toward the back side of the room with a nice straight leg in the Skandasana stretch. Holding here for 5. Maybe a hand behind the low back looking over that left shoulder for 4, 3. Option for a full bind, bringing that right hand behind that leg And then bringing those hands together. 2 and 1. Unfurl whatever bind you have here. Bring those hands to center. See if you can bring yourself over to the other side without touching the earth. Sinking down, or touching the earth with your hands. If you can levitate, let me know. Dropping that left heel down as much as you can. Left arm bracing open, right arm to the sky. Right toes dialing back toward the back side of the room. And here we are. Same options here for that 5-second hold, maybe a half bind. Maybe that feels good. Maybe sinking a little deeper into this stretch and trying the full bind feels accessible today. Wherever you are, we're holding here for 2 and 1. We'll unfurl. This time, spider tip yourself. Ooh, back into center, wide-legged forward fold. Little bend right knee, little bend left knee. And then let's bring our hands down to the earth and see how wide we can come into a straddle. Let's slide ourselves down. Ooh. Oh my goodness, that feels so good, y'all. All right, so let's straighten out those legs. Let's lift up our heels. Let's reach our arms out to the side, and then right arm over. Beautiful. Big breath in. Big breath out. And then we're going to come back through center. Left arm reaches over. Keep those legs straight. Keep those heels kind of trying to lift up off of the earth. Come back through center, right side again. Left side again. Right side, but we're gonna turn our torsos, bring our hands on either side of that knee, and then see if we can lean forward over that straight right leg. And then coming back through center, turning over the left leg, and trying to slowly, gently crawl forward, keeping that other glute on the earth as we lean. Come through center, hands underneath knees, and bring yourself in like you're closing a book. We're gonna come into a butterfly pose, but not come super close. I want it to come almost like a diamond. I'm gonna do a nice low back stretch here. So in a little diamond, grab onto those ankles, bring your elbows down to your knees, give yourself a little bit of a press there. As long as you can be, and start to imagine that you're rounding your spine over this diamond. Can you collapse down, bringing your head towards your feet? And then sitting back up. My hair got caught in my feet. We're gonna come into an S-sit. Bring that right leg forward, parallel with the front of the mat. Your left thigh is gonna come parallel. So we're in a beautiful little S. And then we're gonna crawl ourselves over to the side and feel that delicious stretch through that left hip as we stretch to the right. Can you come down onto forearms here? Oof. If you can't come down onto forearms, just keep stretching with those arms straight or a little bit modified and bent. You can also take a block underneath these elbows here for a little bit extra height. Beautiful. And then coming back out of that the way that we came in, I'm just going to have you do a little flip-flop. So we're gonna come onto our booties, come onto our our S-sit, facing the back side of the mat now, but we're gonna turn to the left and we'll be doing the exact same thing. Come on down. Ooh, that big stretch in that right hip. Keep imagining that your spine is nice and long. Keep staying with your breath. We're here for 3. We're here for 2. We're here for 1. Come up. Go ahead and come through center and lay down onto your back. We're going to take a bridge pose. Bring those feet close to your booty, arms down by your sides. Press those arms into the earth like you're trying to leave an impression. Flatten out your low back. And then press into all 4 corners of your feet to lift your heels. Good. I'm sorry, lift your hips. Good gracious, Allison. Shimmy those shoulders underneath your body to lift a little higher. Beautiful. And then let yourself melt down to the mat. Let those legs go long. Let your arms stay long by your side. And I invite you to come into your final resting pose, your Shavasana, with me. Ending our practice the way we began it today with 3 breaths. Take a nice deep inhale through our nose. Big exhale with an open mouth. Inhale through your nose. Big exhale, open mouth. Last time, big inhale through your nose. Let everything go here. You're welcome to stay in this pose for as long as you'd like. If you'd like to continue to complete your practice here, little movement to your fingers and toes, little rolls to your wrists and ankles. Bring those arms over your head and stretch yourself long as you have been all day. And then draw your knees in towards your chest. Roll over onto your right side. Pause here for a moment, just knowing that whatever you did was enough. We'll press up to a seat together, and we'll sit at the top of our mats. Crisscross applesauce, crazy hair. One hand to your heart and one hand to your belly. Maybe softly closing your eyes or just gazing down. Thank you for this community. Thank you for this practice. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for all of the wonderful, wonderful helpers and the organizations who do all of this good work to take care of the people around us, the people in our community, the people who are struggling, and you might not even know. Really important. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I hope you have a lovely holiday season. I'll see you next week.